First of all, the gas that has been released, this was basically the LG Polymer Company, which had reinitiated the recommencement of their factory premises into production. This basically manufactures chemicals and polymers and plastics. One of the main raw material ingredient, that is styrene monomer, which was in liquid form, which is kept in a storage tank. It converted itself into gas and escaped through one of the chimneys. The minute the indications that came out, lockdown procedures have been initiated, and the places in and around the factory were notified, and the civil administration was also notified, and then the lockdown procedure had taken place. Meanwhile, in the factory premises, the minute the leakage was known, first thing that we did, with the help of the factory people, was we neutralized the component in the liquid form by doing reverse polymerization, adding additional polymers, and we brought the liquid down to basically harmless liquid. So it was almost, if I'm not wrong, about 95 to 97% of it was contained itself. But however, whatever the little that gas that has escaped into the atmosphere, it affected immediately the people in the vicinity of this factory premises. And basically people who have come in contact with this gas, they will complain of nausea, basic skin irritation, and eye irritation, and also asphyxiation. So when somebody is asphyxiated, basically it doesn't mean that there is a loss of oxygen to the body. So alantappudu emothundi, they basically faint, or they lose their consciousness and they faint. So such people, what has happened is, since it happened in the early part of the morning, most of the people were in their on the beds, sleeping. So they have become unconscious in their sleep. So we have opening up today all the houses, whatever those 5 affected villages are there. We have made sure that we opened up the houses, and we brought out the inhabitants who are there in that house. If they have been unconsciousness, immediately we put them on respirator, and we were able to revive them. The deaths that we have known officially so far is about 5 deaths have been officially reported. Out of the 5 deaths, 3 were, unfortunately, they were small children, and it's very sad, and my condolences to those families. And also people, a person who was riding a bike, when he inhaled the gas, he lost his consciousness and he fell into the ditch. And that he died because of that thing. But the basic criteria is that this gas was affected him. So we're also trying to see just not only the short-term effects of this gas, we're also trying to see the long-term effects of this gas. And certainly the company who's managing this are to be responsible that they have opened up, without proper maintenance and proper protocols. How this gas has come out is something which they'll have to answer. And the burden of proof lies with them. And they will have to come and explain to us exactly what they have done, what initiations have they done, and what protocols they have followed. And we find that anybody has not followed the protocols, we will surely, the state of Andhra Pradesh will initiate criminal actions against those people. Explosive, it's a chemical. It's used to manufacture raw material, to manufacture polymers and plastics.